Hi, my name is Artur. I'm CEO of Osmil. Let's talk about how not to lose your money. This video is about quality assurance for business decision makers. Offshore quality assurance, quality control, testing automation, prices, timelines, and other hot topics you wanted to know about but have no time to look for it in the internet. So, who am I and why would you listen to my expertise at all? I'm a person who had a huge experience in IT in first place. Started as manual QA, continued as project manager, and for 5 years I'm an IT company owner with large expertise in quality assurance. I've set timestamps below for you to save some of your time, so feel free to use it. So let's begin. What is quality assurance or quality control in first place and why do you need it? QA or QC is an expertise that helps any product to work as business owner wants it to work. No matter how good your engineers are, even if they cost you $300 an hour, there is always a human factor to make a mistake. To skip critical thinking phase and let bugs come around and cost you thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. As past project manager, I'm telling you that you cannot just hire a freelancer or even a rockstar engineer, code your product and let it go live. Such projects are destined for failure. I haven't seen one product yet that was successful without quality control. That's something like engine oil in your car. You can put a gas and even drive this car for a few miles, but if you don't have oil, the engine will break and you will stuck in the middle of the road and lose a lot of money to repair. QA is aimed to check if you have fuel, oil, tire pressure in your car or business and point it so you can drive your business safe, so you can fix it and go on. I'll give you an easy formula for calculating risks. So, for example, you found a bug in documentation, your developers QAs found it, $500. You found a bug in code while development, the cost will be like $1,000. You found a bug in live production, the cost will be $20,000 or more. If a customer finds a bug in live production, it will cost you something like from $20,000 to the infinite number. You can imagine if you have like payment failure in your website, how much money it will cost you? Millions of dollars? Maybe. So, got it? When do I need a QA? The simple answer for that question is from the start of your project. Why? Even business requirements can be done with bugs. For example, you want your customers to sign up using their ID, but didn't mention it should be private, this information. Quality control won't let that go past them. Also, you will lose less money because you will spend less time for bug fixing and adding stuff you've missed before in the documentation. It's just a simple math. Still, you can have QA later. If you are sure about your documentation, that's fine, that's also work. But keep in mind, you have to involve QA team as development has started. Otherwise, I'm sorry for your budget and for delivery timelines. I need a QA. Okay, now you know that you need a QA in your team, but how do you choose them? Well, it depends on your budget and other factors, but there is a minimum information that you should have in mind. Don't get one or two middle junior QAs. Sounds simple, right? Also, actually, don't hire any QAs in-house if you don't have QA chief or QA standards in your company, because you will lose money, a lot of money. If you want to get a QA, you need to be sure he will do the job and you'll be able to manage them. For starters, I'd recommend to outsource or hire out staff quality assurance engineers, because these companies that sell them, they have a template, they have a pipeline, they have a standards, infrastructure. They know how to interview them, They know which one is better for your project specifically. If you want to be even more confident about this QA, that he will do the job, ask for ISTQB certified QA. This is a golden standard in quality assurance, just like any other certification, for example, AWS, Amazon certificate, but a bit harder to get. In Osmium, we have such specialists. Yeah, automation. Automation and AI are very popular nowadays. But don't think it's like a fixture for anything. If you don't have any manual testing as a base floor, automation will not help. However, automation testing is great if you already build something and need to test it every time, but manually it takes a lot of time. So it is more kind of advanced feature to do, but it can reduce your budget for testing, for development. Why would you need 5 people testing one big feature for the whole day, or maybe 2, if you may just have one automation QA that will modify and run his testing scripts and have test results in 1 hour of execution? Does that sound good? Keep in mind, not everything can be automated. Tricky question. I'd say hire us, that's easy. Because that's our main competence, that's our expertise. I personally have worked over 10 years with different QA teams. However, if you're on the open market, you better look for a specialized company over a company that says they're doing everything. You just simply cannot do everything good. That's a constant. And who knows what competence is good, what competence is bad in this company. You never know. And by the way, yeah, I get it a lot. Some say I don't hire offshore specialists because there is time difference, because they aren't as good as Americans and other stuff. All I can say to this is I've seen a lot of companies here in Europe. I've seen United States companies. I've seen all of them. I've worked with a lot of companies over the globe. And I can say that even though, for example, Eastern European engineers are much cheaper rates, they do the same or even higher quality than their colleagues from United States. No offense, but that's what I've seen, that's my experience. There is a huge software development culture in Ukraine. For example, we had the first in the world online banking in your cell phone. If you are still listening, I hope this video was helpful for you. So I'll advertise ourselves a bit, if you don't mind. In Osmium, our main expertise is quality assurance. We have experience in most testing techniques possible, and we are doing it really good, like really good. So if you want to have your experienced QA team for your business, it's easier to ask us for help. We mostly outstaff QA, so you'll manage them directly and have direct communication just as they have worked in-house, but without insurance, sick leaves, and other expenses that we will take care of. You take care about the work being done. Thank you for your attention. See ya.